Hello, friends. Welcome to Bankers Platform. So, friends, today we have come again with a new video, and this is the second part of the most expected questions video. Previously, we have discussed 1 to 8 questions, and in today's video, we will be discussing further questions. So, this is the channel page. So, you can hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed to the channel so that all the notifications of the new video will be provided to you timely. Okay, so let's move to the questions. So today we'll be discussing most expected questions, and these questions will be helpful for certificate in foreign exchange operations exam. So already this first question, second, third, fourth, fifth, up to eighth, we have already discussed in our previous video. And this is the second part of the video. If you have not watched this previous part. So you should go and watch the first part of the video and then come to this second part. Okay, so let's start with the ninth question. So for the disinvestment of an unlisted overseas JV involving a write-off of capital, which of the following is not a precondition under the automatic route? So you have to tell what is not the precondition. Our options are the Indian party is a listed company with a net worth of not less than 100 crore. The overseas concern has been in operation for at least 1 full year, and the APR for that year is submitted. The sale is effected through a stock exchange. The Indian party has no outstanding dues from the JV or WOS. So here you have to tell what which of the following is not a precondition under automatic route. So let's see what is the right answer for this question. So right answer is C. Okay, so C is the right answer. The sale is effected through a foreign exchange. So this is not a precondition. Okay, here the answer is in the question only because already they're saying for the disinvestment of unlisted overseas JV. So it is already unlisted. So how you can make the transaction, how you can make the sale through a stock exchange. So C is the correct answer. Let's see next question. Question number 10. Under the money transfer service scheme, what is the maximum amount that can be disbursed in cash to a beneficiary in India, barring exceptional circumstances for foreign tourists? So the options are A, $2,500, 25,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees. So let's see what is the correct answer. And the right answer is C. That is 50,000 rupees. So up to 50,000 rupees can be given by the money changer and all. They can give up to 50,000 rupees in cash. Okay. For the cash to a beneficiary in India, like for the foreign tourist. Not more than 50,000. Question number 11. Which of the following transaction is expressly prohibited under the LRS? A. Remittance for immigration to Canada. Remittance as gift to a relative who is an NRI in the USA. Remittance for a margin call to an overseas exchange for trading in commodities. Remittance for medical treatment abroad. So you have to tell which is prohibited. So let's see what is the right answer for this question. And the correct answer is C. Okay, C is the correct answer. Remittance for a margin call to an overseas exchange for trading in commodity. So this is the right answer. C is the right answer. We cannot make LRS transaction for this type of transaction. We can send the money for immigration purpose to Canada. We can send the money as a gift to relative who has NRI in USA. We can send remittance for medical treatment, but not for this purpose. So, what are the prohibited items? What are the allowed things that we have already discussed in our dedicated video on LRS? You can just go in our playlist and there you can find the video on LRS, and there we have discussed a lot, all the things which are related to LRS. And if you're watching that video, you can secure 4 to 5 marks in your exam because LRS is the topic that examiner want that you should have the thorough understanding of this topic. So we have made the video on LRS direct from the RBI circular. So whatever the RBI circular is available, using that circular only, we have created the video. So all the points are covered in that, which are the prohibited transactions, which are the allowed transactions, and under which section it is allowed. All the FAQs which will be there related to LRS, that is discussed. So you can just go and watch that, and it will help you in clearing your all doubts for LRS related transaction. And if you are having any other doubt, you can just ask in the comment section. We will be happy to answer you. So question number 12, an Indian party has made an ODI in a JV abroad. The IP now wants to issue a corporate guarantee to a bank in Germany on behalf of this JV. How is this guarantee reckoned for calculating the IP's financial commitment? So options are 50% of the guarantee amount is reckoned, 100% of the guarantee amount is reckoned. It is not reckoned as it is guarantee, not a loan or equity. Only the amount invoked from the guarantee is reckoned. So you have to tell what is the right answer for this question. So A, B, C, D are the options. So correct answer is B. Okay, so B will be the correct answer for this, that the 100% of the guarantee amount is reckoned. Okay, so in this, how you will calculate the amount, that is based on the 100% of the guarantee. Let's see question number 13. A person resident in India wishes to make a rupee loan to his cousin, who is a person of Indian origin residing in the UK. Which condition is incorrect for such loan? So, which condition is incorrect, that you have to tell. Let's see the options. First, the loan must be free of interest. The loan amount will be within the lender's overall LRS limit for that financial year. The loan can be utilized by the borrower for investing in agriculture land in India. The loan amount must be credited to the borrower's NRO account. So you have to tell which condition is incorrect. So this point you have to remember. Sometime in exam, these, if you are not reading the question properly, that by that also your answer can be wrong, because sometimes it will be given which condition is incorrect, which condition is correct. So you have to read the question also properly. And this line, person of Indian origin, many times we are seeing that question is asked from this topic, person of Indian origin. So definition can be asked, some scenario will be there, and they will ask this person is a person of Indian origin or not, or this person is non-resident Indian. So some case study type of questions will be there. Okay, so here in this question we have to tell which condition is incorrect. So let's see what is the right answer, and the right answer is C. Okay. C is the right answer. The loan can be utilized by the borrower for investing in agriculture land in India. So whenever we are giving loan to any NRI, okay, any NRI, it should not be for the purpose of investing in agriculture land. Okay, this you have to remember. First, the loan must be free of interest. So this you remember in your mind, that whenever you any person, resident Indian, is giving loan to a non-resident PIO, so that loan should be free of interest. He should not charge any interest. Okay. Second, the loan amount will be within the LRS limit. If he is sending that money abroad, so it should be in the LRS limit. And what is the LRS limit? That is 2.5 lakh USD in a financial year. So it should be within this amount. Okay. And the loan amount must be credited to borrower's NRO account. So whenever you're giving any loan to any person, in bank also, if we are giving any loan against deposit, or if housing loan for NRI, okay, vehicle loan for NRIs are available. So these all loans will be credited in the NRO account always. This thing you remember forever. Okay, whenever you're doing in practical banking also, this is very important, that you have to credit the loan proceeds. Any loan proceed it is, that should be credited in the NRO account. Okay, not in the NRE account. Why? Because NRO. non-resident ordinary, and NRE, non-resident external. So in NRE account, the fund will always come from abroad. Okay, always come from abroad. And in NRO account, the fund can be uh, coming from abroad also, and it can be from Indian income. Any income from India, like rental income, or a person can have dividend income, a person can have interest income. So these all types of income will be credited in NRO account. So whenever any loan is given to any non-resident person, whether he is a person of Indian origin or he is a NRI, so in that case, the credit will go to only NRO account. That you have to remember always. And if you remember this thing, your so many doubts will clear in your day-to-day banking also in foreign exchange. And we can transfer fund from NRE to NRO. Okay, NRE to NRO transfer of fund is allowed, but NRO to NRE it is not allowed. Okay, because if he is sending the money from NRO to NRE, then this amount will become freely repatriable because the amount available in NRE that is freely repatriable, freely without any tax. But whatever money is in the NRO, that is not freely repatriable, that is taxable. So this transaction is not allowed. In some cases, we can transfer the NRO amount in NRE, but in that case, we have to take form 15 CA and 15 CB. And what is that? Already I discussed in previous video also. 15 CA is the declaration on income tax website that the money, whatever is lying in the NRO, whatever the money he is sending abroad, that all the taxes are paid on that. And this declaration will be certified by the CA in Form 15 CB. And with that, he has to provide the UDIN number also. So then this transaction will be done. So I hope so this concept is clear. So C is the correct answer for 13th question. Let's see next question, question number 14. So question 14 is the requirement for a designated branch for ODI transaction implies that all Indian promoters of a single JVWS must route all transactions through one designated branch of one AD. Each Indian promoter can choose a different AD bank for the same JV or WS. The designated branch must be located in a metropolitan city. The RBI must approve the choice of the designated branch. So here you have to tell the requirement of a designated branch for ODI transaction. So let's see what is the right answer. Before knowing the right answer, you should also give your own answer so that you can get to know that how much questions you know, or if you are guessing also on some grounds, so whether it is correct or not. So let's say what is the right answer, and the correct answer is A. Okay. So correct answer is A, that all Indian promoter of a single JV or WS must route all transactions through one designated branch of one AD. So from the single, they have to do all the transaction from the single AD branch. Why it is so? Because if they are doing multiple AD, okay, so it will be very difficult for the bank to track their all ODI transaction. Okay, so the as per RBI guideline, only one AD should be there, and all the transaction you have to route from the same AD, so that it will be very easy for the reporting purpose. Because whenever you're doing any ODI transaction, these ODI transaction you have to report annually. Okay, annually you have to report the ODI transaction to RBI. So this how you will do the reporting. If it is single person, then only he knows the that only single AD branch can know all the related transaction, and it will be easy for them to generate any report whichever is required. But if it is with multiple ADs, it will be very difficult, and a lot of loopholes may also be there in the system which the person can take benefit. So avoiding those things, this rule is available. So let's see next question. Question number 15. So friends, before moving to question number 15, we will see overview of our courses. Okay, so these are our courses. This is the website that you can go to, and you can see our courses which are available. The link is already provided in the description box. So here we are having the courses, and these courses is related to certificate course in foreign exchange operation exam, and we are also having the mock test series on that. We are having the full course on international trade finance and mock test series on international trade finance. So if you are going for the exam full course, in full course you will be getting the study material, videos, and mock test. So these three things you will be getting, and additionally, you will be getting the chat support. If you are having any doubt related to the topic, you can just uh, put in the chat section of our app, and we will be replying it as soon as possible. And if required, we will also call back to clear the doubt if required. Or if you are willing to talk to us for your clarification, then we have the callback service also. Okay, and this is the for full course, these all things you will be getting. And if you don't want study material and videos, so we are having the separate mock test. So this is the mock test series. In that you will be getting 800 plus questions, and these questions are based on the memory recall questions. Okay, most expected questions, and from here you can expect at least 50% of the exam from our mock test series. Okay. And right now, a good discount, 40 to 50% discount is going on our courses. So if you are willing to purchase, you can go for that, and it will be very helpful for you in clearing your exam. Okay. You can easily clear your exam. So I hope so. You will be purchasing. If you are willing to purchase, you can just go and purchase it, and it will be very helpful for you. So let's move to the topic, that is question number 15. A foreign venture capital investor registered with SEBI can maintain which of the following account in India for making investment? Okay, the options are only a special non-resident rupee account, only a foreign currency account, either a foreign currency account or SNRR account, only a Nostro account with an AD bank. So you have to tell which account he has to make. That is a foreign venture capital investor. So the correct answer is C. Okay, C is the correct answer. Either a foreign currency account or SNNR. So that depends on the contract and what type of activity will be happening. Because the SNRR account is only for a particular period. Only for a particular period it is available. So that is 7 years. After that, this account should be closed. So it depends on the that foreign venture capital investor, which type of transaction he is going to do, and based on that, he can open a foreign currency account or SNRR account. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that the passing marks. What is the passing marks for this foreign exchange exam? That is 50 marks. You have to score 50 marks out of 100, and you have to attempt 100 questions. And getting 50 marks is not a very big task. Easily you can score if you are aware of the all the topics, and you have done a thorough study. Mostly it will take you, like if you are going for our course, so minimum you should have 1 month time, and in 1 month time you can prepare relaxedly for the exam. If you want to prepare aggressively, okay, for aggressively, 15 days are enough to clear the exam if you have some knowledge related to foreign exchange. Okay, next question will move. Question number 16. What is the key factor that distinguishes a foreign direct investment from a foreign portfolio investment in a listed Indian company? Our options are the schedule under which the investment is made, the nationality of the investor, the percentage of post-issue paid-up equity capital acquired, 10% or more for FDI, the currency in which the investment is made. So let's see what is the correct answer. And the correct answer is C. Okay, the percentage of post-issue paid-up equity capital acquired. So that is the factor that distinguish FDI from a SPI. Let's see next question. Question number 17. An Indian company has received foreign investment under the automatic route. Later, the sector was brought under the government approval route. What is required from the company? Okay, so when he was doing like investment, that time it was automatic route, and now it is approval route. So what is required from the company? Our options are: it must immediately divest the foreign investment. It must seek ex post facto approval from the government. No approval is required as long as the foreign shareholding remains unchanged. It must convert the FDI into an external commercial borrowing. So let's see what is the right answer. And the correct answer is C. Okay. C is the correct answer, that no approval is required as long as the foreign shareholding remains unchanged. Now, next question, question number 18. For a transaction involving the transfer of shares from a resident to non-resident on a deferred payment basis, what is the maximum percentage of the total consideration that can be deferred? Our options are 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%. And the right answer is B, 25%. Question number 19. Which of the following is a sensitive contravention that may not be compounded by RBI? Our options are: a delay in filling an annual performance report for overseas WS by 30 days, a technical violation of reporting guidelines for an ECB where the amount is small, a contravention suspected of involving money laundering or terror financing, an inadvertent investment in a slightly prohibited activity under ODI. You have to tell which of the following is a sensitive contravention that may not be compounded. So let's see the right answer. The right answer is C. A contravention suspected of involving money laundering or terror financing. So this is a very sensitive contravention, and that may not be compounded by RBI. So it will be directly compounded by FATF. Okay. If any suspicion is there in which money laundering and terror financing is happening, so in that the compounding by will be done by the FATF and ED, Enforcement Directorate. Question number 20. An EFC account can be credited with proceeds from a foreign currency loan taken from abroad, 100% of the foreign exchange earning from software export, funds received from the sale of property abroad, dividend earned from an overseas portfolio investment made under LRS. So you have to tell which can be credited in EEFC account. So let's see what is the right answer. Right answer is B. That is 100% of the export, 100% of the foreign exchange earning from software export. Okay. So whatever the export is done from there, the amount can be credited in EFC. So here proceed from a foreign currency loan taken abroad. So loan taken abroad is there, that can also be credited, but they have not given proper guideline about that. Okay, fund received from the sale of property abroad. So if any sale of property is happening abroad, so it will go to the NRO or NRE account of the customer, not in EEFC account, because EEFC account is for export purpose. Dividend earned from an overseas portfolio investment made under LRS. So this is also will go to uh, normal account. It will go to normal savings account of the customer. And here the proceeds from a foreign currency loan taken abroad. So here some information is not there, but A will not come. Correct answer is D. So what is EEFC account? You should know: exchange earner foreign currency account. This is a full form. And from EEFC topic also, 2 to 3 questions you can expect. So in EFC, 100% export proceeds can be credited. EFC account is in foreign currency. It can be USD, it can be Euro, it can be Canadian dollar, it can be Australian dollar. Okay. So in any currency, it can be maintained. But whatever the balance is available in the EEFC account, that should be converted. Okay, like suppose now September is going on. Okay, today is 7th September. 8th September, somebody has received the fund in EFC account. Okay, 8th September. So this fund he can keep up to the last working day of the October. Okay, and by last working day of the October, whatever the balance is available in EFC account, that should be converted to INR. So this also you have to remember. Okay. So till now we have discussed 20 questions. So, and one more thing that I would like to tell you that our all the videos are available in English. Okay. Our all videos are available in English. If you want to get these videos in Hindi, so there is an option that you can try in the setting of YouTube. In the setting of the YouTube, you can change the language to Hindi, and it will be easy for the candidates who want to understand the videos in Hindi. Okay, it will be like AI generated, but it is good. You can get to know. So how you can go? Suppose this is our channel, okay, and this is our video. So here you can go, friend. Here you can go to the setting, and from here audio track you can change to Hindi. And once you change, it will start in Hindi. So now the video will be in Hindi. Okay. So from here in setting, you can go and change the audio track. Okay. So in this way, you can change our video language. If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can also change the language and understand the topic, whatever we have described. Okay. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.